This rare disease requires immediate imported medication, or she may not survive the next episode.
Mom, don't talk. I'll figure something out. Don't bow your head because of me, promise me.
Mrs. Sophie Grant, we represent the Carter family. We'd like to discuss a deal.
If it's about a charity interview, contact PR.
There is only one condition: marriage. The late chairman's will requires his grandson to complete a marriage and spend 1 year living as an ordinarian before inherit the group. You are the designated bride.
Are you insane?
The first payment must be completed today. Otherwise, medication cannot continue.
If he dares to make a joke out of me, I'll make him regret it.
Intern, move faster. This is not a charity program. Before pitching your proposal, maybe you should teach your husband not to turn himself into the office joke. Neither my proposal nor my marriage is up for your commentary. Too bad. Once you lose this evaluation, both will become tea room gossip.
Get out.
Your call with Leighton Group this afternoon. I organized their recent market shifts for you.
Do you not understand English? I said get out.
What exactly do you want? Humiliate me at work, then come home and play caring husband?
What do you fear losing most? Your job or your dignity? No, Leighton Group cannot pull the international print placement now. That would directly affect the chairman's post-merger brand valuation next quarter.
We've decided to reopen talks with Sophie.
What?
We were informed that your proposal carries a clear conflict of interest.
Alexander, who the hell are you?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. After a closer review, we've decided to restore the partnership with you and increase the annual budget.
Why?
Because we'd rather work with someone who understands branding than someone who manufactures internal warfare.
You have an important meeting today. You'll get stomach pain if you skip breakfast.
How do you know this is what I eat?
We live under the same roof. I noticed.
Deputy Editor! You've been nominated for the Content Innovation Award!
The new director doesn't like flashy covers. She cares more about brand storytelling and female narratives.
How do you know that?
Just a guess.
An ordinary intern wouldn't know internal positioning like that.
Congratulations. You finally got a stage worthy of your ambition.
Thank you.
Your expression is more delightful than the award. Don't celebrate too soon. Every major player will be at the awards gala. If you fall there, you won't just be embarrassed in the office.
Hello, Mom.
Have you been too tired recently?
I'm just a little, it's hard to tell what a person really is like.
Then ask yourself this. When things are hardest, does he make you more lost or more at peace?
The harder he hides, the bigger the secret.
An interactive session was temporarily added to the event. The finalists will provide on-site comments on a global media merger and acquisition case. First up, Sophie Grant.
Natasha wants her to crash publicly.
If she can't answer, she's finished tonight.
It's not a brand acquisition. It's a channel control premium.
On the surface, this looks like an acquisition of content assets. But the real value isn't the content itself. It's the distribution channels and pricing power that can be rebuilt behind it. What decides the success of a merger isn't the price on the table. It's who controls the narrative behind it.
Excuse me, do you know my husband?
We've met.
Where?
Don't tell me you mistook me for someone who owes you money.
Maybe I'm getting old. I must have been mistaken.
Who exactly are you?
Your husband and tonight's emergency consultant.
Cut the jokes. A normal intern doesn't understand merger logic like that, and bored people don't nod to him like that.
Maybe I just look expensive.
For an intern, your taste is suspiciously refined.
Or maybe I was born to take care of.
Thank you for tonight.
Thank you.
I should record that.
Such an important shoot. Your husband should learn something useful. Today he handles the jewelry check-in.
He is just an intern.
Let's see if he can fail at this too.
Are you sure he should be touching this set?
Don't worry, he's personally supervised by Sophie.
Where is the necklace?
It was just here.
Who was in charge of the handoff today?
Don't panic. Lock the set first.
No one moves. Lock down the studio and pull the surveillance footage.
If the necklace isn't found tonight, we'll sue the entire magazine.
More specifically, the project lead who failed supervision.
Deputy editor, do you think someone avoided the cameras on purpose?
Not avoided. Someone calculated the blind zones in advance.
We've gone over the footage a dozen times.
It's impossible.
Look at this.
When was this taken?
4 minutes before the necklace was reported missing. This locker had its lock changed today.
The necklace!
This is no longer a missing jewelry case. It's a frame-up.
It must be reported to the legal department immediately.
Or it could just be procedural confusion. Really? Then let's find out who paired my signature too.
The signature pressure and system time packs both show irregularities, proving deliberate framing last night.
If it wasn't Sophie, then we keep investigating. The company won't protect anyone.
Why were you looking through the outtakes last night?
Because everyone was watching the surveillance. No one checked the useless things.
You always find what others misses.
Maybe I'm good at cleaning up messes.
What does this prove?
It proves someone designed the money flow first, then tried to hang it on Sophie.
The email may have been tampered with.
The email may have been tampered with.
She was set up. At most, this proves procedural confusion. Procedural confusion doesn't always just happen to land on me. Why? Why is it every time I'm about to fall, you're right there to catch me? Why do you always know what no one else knows?
Because you deserve it.
You make me forget this started as a transaction.
Then don't remember.
Kiss all you want. Fall as hard as you can. I'll make sure you both shatter on a much bigger stage.
You've exceeded your daily quota for staring at me.
I was checking whether you burnt down the kitchen. Barely acceptable.
What about the examination results?
Barely acceptable.
My heart, I'm in love.
Park. Please stand clear of the closing doors.
You're smiling? You saw nothing today.
When the contract ends in a year, where will you go?
Why ask that all of a sudden?
Just asking. You're acting strange today.
Sophie, there's something I... Here you go.
This will be the most important night of my career. You'll come with me.
Of course. You'll own the room tonight.
I'd rather beat the room than own it. What, don't recognize your wife?
I was thinking you shouldn't walk into tomorrow without knowing the truth.
What truth? Sophie, after tomorrow night, you're going to hate him.
The winner of the Content Innovation Award is Sophie Grant.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Wait.
Oh my god, isn't that her?
He's not an intern? Did she know all along?
Looks like we all misunderstood. Sophie didn't marry a useless intern. She married the real king of this company.
Sophie, let me explain. Sophie, listen to me. Sophie, listen to me.
What else is there to say, that you didn't mean to? That you just never found the right moment?
I never treated you like a pawn.
But the result? Whether I was a paw isn't for you to decide. It's decided by the fact that I stood on that stage tonight like a joke. You know what's truly pathetic? Not that you're rich, not that you're the heir. It's that I actually believed all the ways you were good to me were because you saw me. Not because you stood so high above me that saving me was effortless.
I helped you not because I was above you. I did it because I love you.
Don't say love. The thing I hate most in this life is being pitied, managed, kept in the dark, and then expected to be grateful for it. Divorce me.
If that's what you want right now, I'll give you time.
Not time, an end.
This time I'll do it your way. Morning.
What are you doing here?
Looking for a job.
Are you putting on some kind of pity show?
If I say no, you won't believe me anyway.
Is that Alexander? Let's go.
I found one of the affiliate companies handled Natasha's personal branding deal last year.
She doesn't just know about it. She may have been in on it from the start. How long are you going to keep helping me?
The source of these materials is unclear. I can't submit them directly.
The source doesn't matter. What matters is that if regulators come in later, you'll be the first signature held responsible.
Yes, but internal verification is required first.
Someone asked me to pass this to Mrs. Sophie.
Who gave that to you?
An informant who refuses to show his face. I know you're scared. I'm scared too. But fear fixes nothing. There's only one thing we can do. Show everyone this magazine can keep winning, even without anyone powerful backing it.
Tell me what to do, and I'm in.
Clients want stability, we'll give them stability.
Content cannot collapse.
We respect you, but a capital war isn't something one deputy editor can control.
I may not control the board, but you control content quality, conversion, and reader trust. You're investing in this magazine's future, not the mood swings of a few directors.
You're more like the future leader than I expected.
We held 4 clients team can deliver next month's cover plan tonight.
Then we keep going. If you sell now, all you'll get is a discounted shell. Promises are cheap. The cost is expensive.
But the buyer promises immediate capital.
Promise the cheapest price, but it comes at a high cost.
Idealism is for speeches, not for saving a company.
That's impossible. I saw it here yesterday. What do we do? Without the record, we can't land the final blow before the vote.
Bank receipts, meeting recordings, external invoices, anything that can rebuild it.
You can do this.
Sophie! We found half of the transaction index!
You're not here to visit me, you're here to hide. I don't think I can hold this much longer. Real strength isn't having someone always there to help. It's still standing after help leaves.
I didn't want to get dragged into your corporate war.
But if they take this company, I'm not the only one who loses.
You can keep pretending, or wait for regulators to ask why you helped hide related party transactions.
I can't give you the full statement.
I only need proof that the money existed at that point in time.
We did it.
You finally made it.
The meeting will come to order.
We have 2 choices. Let the company keep falling under emotional management or accept capital rescue. If you really wanted to save the company, you wouldn't have started the fire and then showed up pretending to bring water.
Do you have proof the acquirer isn't a normal investor?
I do.
Ridiculous! These materials come from unknown sources and could be fabricated.
You think everyone will forge things like you do.
She colluded with the former Adair. These files were manufactured for her.
Which one of you is Ms. Natasha? This is a formal investigation notice regarding suspected financial forger, Goop Altalges, and Weidel Zibin hostile telling. Which one of you is Ms. Natasha?
Our preliminary information shows you orchestrated forged financial flows and used related parties to create panic and depress valuation.
This is slander. It's her. She fabricated all of this to grab power.
First make them panic, then make them beg me.
Enough!
You think you've won, Sophie. I didn't destroy you. You burned every way back yourself.
Congratulations.
You knew I'd win?
I didn't know the outcome. I just knew you wouldn't stop.
I thought the hardest thing to forgive was that you lied to me. Then I realized that wasn't it. What really terrified me was that I had already trusted you, and if I trusted you again, I could lose even more.
You don't owe me forgiveness. I didn't come here to ask you to come back or to tell you how much I gave up for you. Those were my decisions. They should never become your burden. If you're willing, I'd like to spend the rest of my life getting to know you again. Not as an heir, not as your contract husband, just as an ordinary man.
The first time I wore this, it was for money, for my mother, for a contract I never believed in. This time, I choose. This time, it's not a contract. It's love.